O Great Spirit, Namaste. Saints and sages of all times, of all places, Namaste. O ye pathmakers of old, sustainers of the Dharma, Namaste. Ancestors, ancestors, ancestors of our bloodlines and all of the lineages to whom we attune, Namaste. O ye beings of the air, the earth, the fire, the water, the ether, Namaste. Om Shri Babaji Namaha. Om Shri Lahiri Mahasaya Namaha. Om Shri Yukteswarji Namaha. Om Shri Paramahansa Yogananda Ji Namaha. Om Shri Sheliji Namaha. Om Shri Swami Pranananda Ji Namaha. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata Namaha. Be with us. Bless our time together. Sweep clear the path that we might hear that which needs to be heard, speak that which needs to be spoken, that the path might be cleared and the way revealed to us. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to the new year of 2024. As somebody said to me, 2024, open the door. The door is opened. The door is open to a new path, a new way of walking in your life. But what are you going to do? And what does it mean to have the door open to a new way, a new path, walking into your life? The problem is you brought the old with you. You brought your old preferences, your old attachments, your memories of the past. Did you also bring your hurts? And hopefully you brought your skills with you. I know you brought your skills with you. But when we walk through a new doorway, we need to decide, we need to assess, we need to sit down and quiet the mind and reflect. Do I need everything that I brought with me? Is that what is most appropriate for this time that I am walking to? And you might remember the story. Once upon a yogi time, and the ever-present now, there was a guru who had a beautiful disciple whom he loved very much. The disciple had trained for years and years and years and years. But the disciple had attachments, and the guru was trying to help the disciple break the attachments. So he said, I'll meet you at the top of the mountain. 3 days at sunrise. I'm leaving today. Your 3 days starts tomorrow. I want to get there in plenty of time, the guru says. So the guru leaves. The disciple packs the bag to go to the top of the mountain. And he sets out along the path, walks along, and he runs into some trouble. And the first couple of things he stumbles and he climbs over rocks, And then he comes to a creek. It's not really a creek, it's kind of a fast running stream. And so he thinks, well, can I get across? Goes back and forth this way, can I get across? No. I've got to build a raft. So he spends 4 hours of his day building a raft. Hooks it all together, gets across, puts the raft on his shoulder, and goes along his way. Well, that's day 1. Day 2 comes by, day 3 comes by. The guru is sitting at the top of the mountain. Midnight, day 2, no disciple. 3 o'clock in the morning, day 3, no disciple. It's approaching sunrise, no disciple. He can't hear him. You can hear everything on the mountain. Can't hear him. Doesn't see him. And the guru begins to feel very sad. Something is wrong. Something's wrong. What a shame. This is just the perfect moment in time. What a shame. Well, I guess I'm going to go, he says at noon, day 3. And he heads down the mountain. Coming up on sunset on day 3, guess what? There's a disciple coming up the mountain. And the guru says, the disciple, hello, Guruji, I'm here. And the guru says, I'm sorry, I love you, but you missed the door. You missed the time. It's over. Until the next cycle comes, can't help you. What happened? What happened, disciple? Well, you see, there was a river. And you notice how it went from there was a stream to there was a river. And I had to build a raft. And I had to take it across the river. And it took time. I understand that. I get that. That's fine. All right. What happened? And what is this that I see behind you? Well, Guruji, I didn't know how many more rivers I was going to come to. And so I had to drag this with me. I had to bring it with me. Because of your fear of the future, you missed the window. Because you could not let go, you missed the window. Because you did not know how to adapt to the new circumstances, you missed the window. Now, we have to ask ourselves, and he did miss the window, but we're fortunate. Life is cyclical. It's not circular, it's cyclical. In time, the opportunity would come up. Maybe not in this lifetime, but in time, the opportunity would come up again. And the disciple would perchance know to leave the raft at the river and skedaddle up the mountain, to be there on time. But what happens to you and me? What happens to us when we bring all of those things from the last cycle into this cycle? Now, some of those things that you're bringing with you are very good. Your skills are good. Your memory can be excellent, depending upon how you treat it. All the practices that you've learned and done, all your meditation can be wonderful to bring with you. Your preferences are coming with you. But as the Shin Ming so beautifully tells us, for 10,000 years, your attachment to your preferences is the problem. Be not attached to your preferences, and your life will be fine. It is only the attachment to the preferences that is the problem. So you come into the new year and you have attachment to the preferences. But the time is different. When the time is different, my beloved, life changes. What you can do in this time, you cannot do in this time. There was a disciple of Kriyananda's, a man who became quite famous for his teachings and started a wonderful organization in France, and you wouldn't know him, so it doesn't matter, but this is giving him good karma. And he taught health professionals and just did a wonderful job. The business was just beautiful for teaching, and Pranananda went and taught in France with him, and this was back in the 80s. Well, his marriage ran into hiccups, and he decided that he didn't want to give his wife a share of the business that they had started together, so he was going to dissolve it. Now, this is really vital, and I say this with all respect to him in hope that this softens his karma. When you start something, you are starting at a specific tide, if you will, or you're starting when the tide is blocked. But when you start something and it has a specific karmic window that is open, you must realize that that karmic window is what's carrying you. And he came to Kriyananda. This is very open. There's nothing private about this. This is very open in discipleships. And there's nothing hidden here. He said, well, I'm going to dissolve the business, and then I'll reform it so that she's not a part of it. And then it'll all work out. Kriyananda said, oh, no. Don't break the pattern. Please, don't break the pattern. You're doing so well. You're sharing the teachings. It's beautiful. Don't break the pattern. It won't work again. Oh, of course it'll work. It'll be just fine. And unfortunately, Kriyananda was right. It did not work. He broke the pattern because he wasn't willing to do what was needed to do to keep it going. And it didn't work. Now, what does it say? What works in one time does not work in the other. There's a marvelous piece of history that to me was always very meaningful because of my earlier life. There was a man in the United States Congress. He was the chairman of the most powerful committee in the United States House of Representatives, the Ways and Means Committee. Very powerful. And for decades, he served in that position. Well, one day, the laws changed. Now, it used to be, it's what's called a franking law. And it used to be that any member of Congress could use free postage to mail to anybody. They could use it for their campaigns, they could use it for anybody. But the law changed. And the law said you could no longer use franking privileges for campaign use. This man, remember, one of the most powerful members of the United States House of Representatives. He approved using the stamps for his campaign. Well, the story goes like you would expect it to go. Over, I don't know, it was $100. It was a very small amount of money. He was called up on the charges. He lost his seat as the chairman. He lost his seat in the House of Representatives, and he went to prison to serve time in prison for theft. That was what it was considered. It was considered theft. Now, I don't know, I don't remember how long it was that he was in prison. It couldn't have been terribly long. I sat next to him on an airplane coming back from Washington shortly after he was out of the halfway house. he looked very, very, very diminished. It was a lesson. It was a lesson. You could feel the vibration on him. Very nice man, very, very nice man. When I met him that time, I had previously met him also. But what did it show me? There's something in our personalities that thinks, both of these things. If I've done it once, I can do it again. I can do it again. I can do it again. Yes, you can do it again, but you must recognize the time. What time are you in? Have the rules changed? Has the environment changed? Are you trying to do something today that is no longer works today? Minnesota, 3 weeks ago, people out on the ice fishing, because you ice fish in Minnesota in the winter. Somebody forgot that the ice hadn't been frozen enough because of the change in climate. A lot of people had to be dragged off that ice. People fell through the ice because they did not see that life had changed. And everybody in Minnesota saying, "Oh, what do you mean? It's December. The lake is frozen." And they had forgotten it had not been frozen long enough, deep enough. Now, enough of the examples. What is it that you are carrying with you from the past? What are your preferences that you have become attached to? That you need to let go of. It's not the preferences that you need to let go of. It's the attachment to the preferences. My favorite color. My favorite color. For years, I thought this was the best color. Until I realized, no. Every color has a vibration. Every color has an energy to it. Do not be attached to this. You can wear this, you can wear this, you can wear any other color. It does not matter. But here's the big but. Here's the big reveal. All these examples, all these, what are you hanging on to? You can see, you say, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. What opinions do you have that you are holding on to, that you are attached to, that you are sure are correct? What opinions do you have that you are absolutely sure are the right opinions to hold? What comes to your mind? And then look. Do you know anybody that has the opposite opinion that you do? Here's your view. Here's their view. There you are, opposed to each other. And what happens when you're opposed? The hands go down and the fists come together. If you're lucky, it's a namaste. But most of the time, it's not a namaste. It's a push or a push. It's the opinions that you're attached to, that you need to examine, that one needs to examine as we walk into this new time. Life is easy. The great way is easy. If there is no attachment to your preference. If they give you dandelion tea, great. They give you chamomile tea, great. They have orange miko tea, great. They have water and no tea, that's lovely. No preferences. No preferences. If they say namaste, oh, that's lovely. If they say, hey, how's it going? At least they greeted me. If they walk by and don't speak, then I can say, hello, how are you? And if they choose not to respond, the answer should be, oh, they must be having a rough day here. The key as we approach this new time gate, and this 2024, the door that is opened in 2024, I've been talking to you about now for a little bit of a while. It's a new door. In just a few weeks, Pluto is going to enter Aquarius, the planet Pluto, which is an outer planet, which affects all of us, which affects all the groups of people in the world, which affects the group patterns, which affects our group thinking, which affects the subconscious mind, which is really a planet of revolution, or evolution, if you will. And as it has moves in, you will find that more and more artificial intelligence is coming. More and more technology is coming. More and more focus on humanitarian issues will be coming to the forefront. And there will be some fighting, if you will, between those who wish to stay in power and those who wish to empower humanity as a whole. Don't ignore it. It's here. It's going to go back into Capricorn for a few weeks, short weeks in the fall, to finish up its round. And then it will be with us for 44 years. And for most of us, that will be through the end of this incarnation. And so you will see many great and wondrous things. Now, at the same time, in the springtime, we have a 14-year cycle that is coming. And this is when the planet Jupiter comes up to conjunct Uranus. There will be a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which for all of the earth signs, for you who know what the earth signs are, this will be an interesting, good, positive year. Jupiter-Uranus can be expansion. And Uranus is that wonderful, aha, oh, I see. In the areas of philosophy, in the areas of your higher mind, in the areas of your spiritual questing, your spiritual life, there can be sudden insights, sudden flashes, sudden satoris, as we call them in yoga. Yes, this is a special, I should remember that. Insights that will shift the kaleidoscope of your horizon of awareness and change you, change your life, change your pattern in life. And so, thus it is time, we're in the doorway, what needs to be done? Now, the ancient texts say, if you wish to know the truth, hold no opinion for or against anything. No preferences. No opinion for or against anything. Now, I think that what is important here, some people will say, well, have no preferences, let go of your biases and prejudices, let go of your preferences. And I would say to you today, Let go of your attachment to your preferences. Yeah, you know, it's true. Yes, I like this kind of grape more than I like that kind of grape. All right. It's a temporary preference. Next time I take a grape, I'll maybe like another kind. Do not cling to it. Do not become attached to it. How do the attachments show today of your opinions? They show when you feel that you want something. You read an article, you agree with it, and you want to send it to everybody. You read an article and you disagree with it, and you immediately want to write why you disagree with it or criticize the other person. We need to step up and use that observer technique, that practice, that witnessing technique during this year, and really cultivate it so that that witnessing technique is there and you are not judging. You are letting go of your attachment. Let go of it. I was talking to Pranananda and I said, "Oh, I know you're trying to let go of such and such." He said, "No, I let go of that a month ago. You're the one that's trying to let go." He said, "Stop trying. Either you let go or you don't let go. There is no in between. If you keep on going back and you keep on clinging, you're not trying to let go. You just don't have the ability at this moment to let go. You're doing whatever you want to do to keep on clinging and clinging and clinging and clinging. How long are you going to do that for?" He's my guru. You know, he could ask that question. It was an aha. A hit in the head, but it was an aha. How long am I going to do that for? There once was a man who loved his wife very deeply. And one day, she transitioned, left the earth. And his best friend came by. And the man was doing the dishes and singing a song, sweeping the house out, chanting. And his friend comes in and the man says, "Well, hello, how are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm doing fine. But look at you. You seem mighty jolly. Your wife just died. I thought you loved her." "How come you're singing? How come you're happy?" And the man said, "I do love her. I was happy when she was here. I was happy before I met her. And I would be insulting her if I were not happy now. I do not wish to disrespect her. I have her love, whether she is here or not. I am not going to become attached to a preference for something in which the time has passed." And with that, he began to sing. Great courage that took, but true. The pain and suffering that you draw into your life, 99.9% of the time, it's your reaction to what has happened that is the problem, my beloved. Your reaction. And trying to get these words just right here. Your reaction to what's happened is influenced by what you think the others are going to think of you. Your father dies and you don't mourn long enough. You don't cry enough. You don't weep or wail enough. The mind says, well, they're going to think I did not love him if I don't do that. They will think I did not love him. And so you become emotional. You allow the mind to become emotional. Now, this is, of everything I've said today, I would say that this is probably the most important to grasp, that as you walk through the new time gate, to ask yourself, in all of my reactions, in all of my emoting, in everything that I'm doing, how much of the pain and suffering, the difficulties I'm having, are as a result of what I think that they think I should be doing, what I think that they think, how I think they think I should be reacting. Whoever the great they is, it doesn't matter, because that they is big and loud and in your consciousness. Once you see that, my beloved, you can let it go. Or once you see it, you can say, oh, here it is again. Nitty, nitty, nitty. Here it is again. Nitty, nitty, nitty. Do I really feel like I need to cry today? What am I crying about? Is it my body just trying to let go of the energy that's all built up? Is my body tired? Or do I feel that I have to behave in a certain way? Only you will know the answer to that. As we walk into this new time gate, there will be many changes. There are many changes. There are those walking in the world who are finding their way to new lands, to new languages, to new cultures. We need to do what we can to be a blessing unto them. I say to you now, as we go into the meditation, your spiritual energies make a difference. Your capacity to bless another is great. Not me. It's not me. We all have the capacity. I do too. Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. So do you. You have the same capacity. And so as we pray, as we go into our meditation and we offer our prayers at the end, we offer our yoga siddhi, your concentrated blessing, your concentrated energy. This is a blessing. You can make a difference. Now, it may not be a difference that you can see immediately, or that you're aware of immediately, or that is the way that you want it to be immediately, but there is a difference that you can make. Any doubt that rises in your mind, take that doubt and wash it away. Do not let the blessing that you have to offer be contaminated by the doubt of the emotionality of your mind. That you can control. Namaste, Ji. Let us go into meditation now, please. Sit with your spine erect and place your hands in the Om Mudra. Cupped upward. Turn your head to the left with a double exhalation. Closing the eyes. Use the sipping breath to draw the energy from the limbs to the trunk. From the trunk to the spinal column. From the base of the spine to the sun center. Move that energy out in front of you as a golden ball of light. Expand it. Sweep it around to the left, encasing your body in golden light. And do this 3 times. Expand that golden ball of light. And now ascend. Ascend upward. Finding yourself in the high place of meditation, begin to watch the breath. In your mind's eye, you're in the high grove of the meditators. You see in front of you a mirror. A blessing mirror. Gazing into the mirror with your third eye. Watch the images which come forth. The mirror will show you your attachments to your preferences. Do not grab them, simply observe them as they rise. As a feeling or an image arises, just breathe and let it go. Now allow the mirror to show you the opinions that you are attached to. Just one. See that opinion. Bow to it. Acknowledge it. Hold it in the mirror. Encircle the opinion. Place it in the center of a circle. Draw around that circle 3 times. Seeing the opinion clearly and your attachment to it. Now ask yourself, are you willing to let go of your attachment? If your mind says no, you can choose to do it anyway. Now take that opinion and your willingness to let it go of your attachment for just a moment. And now move that circle out in front of you as far away as you can. Move the circle with your opinion as far away as you can into the distance until it becomes a bindu, a little dot of light. And push that light, that little dot of your preference, push it until you see it no more. Inhaling, see a golden light coming forth from the abyss. Golden pure light, the bindu coming forth, radiating Anandic bliss. Bring that golden light towards you. It grows more and more brilliant. Bring it to your sun center. And in the center of that golden light, you see the Om. Om. Inhale the Om at your sun center. See the golden bindu of Om over your spinal column, descending downward. radiating down your spine, pouring into every cell of your being the golden light. Breathe in the Om. Continue to watch the breath. The mirror dissolves away. The brilliant light is within your being. As you inhale, the light fills every cell of your being. As you exhale, it radiates forth. In your mind's eye, feel the light which you are. Call upon your Ishtadevata, your chosen form of the divine, to come and be with us at this moment. I and my Ishta and I, namaste to you and your Ishta and you. Let us join together in a circle. The light of the Om radiating upon us. Let us join together to send our blessings to all of those in need. O ye beloved Ishta, O ye powers that be, thou knowest better than we that which is most needed and how it is most needed. We ask you now to direct our blessings in the best way for all concerned. As we chant the Om Shanti mantra, let us first focus our energy on Mother Gaia, with gratitude that we are living upon her, the blessings that she are radiated out to her. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shri Surya Namaha. Most beloved and precious Sun, upon whose light we depend. Namaste. Let us send forth our blessings to all of those beings upon the earth who are living with hardened hearts, that the hearts be softened, that the consciousness be filled with wisdom, compassion, and nonviolence. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. For all of those who are living upon the earth with insecure housing, insecurity with food, insecurity with water, an insecure living environment. Who are living in war conditions, in famine conditions. O ye powers that be, pour forth thy blessings. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. For all of those whose bodies are ill, who are working to heal, for those whose bodies are leaving the earth, who are working to let go of their bodies so that they might move to their new life. May they be blessed. May they be blessed. May they be triply blessed. Focusing your attention at your sun center as we chant the Om Shanti, send forth your blessings together with the powers that be, that all have that which they need. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. For all of the helpers, all of those who help others in all realms, may they be blessed, may they be strengthened, may their skills improve. May we be blessed, may we be strengthened, may our skills improve. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Most beloved Lord, thou knowest better than we that which is needed. We ask you at this time to join with us as we send our blessings, that the needs be met in the most harmonious way possible. Om Shanti, Shanti. Shanti. Om Shanti. 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 Om Shanti. 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 Om. Be thou blessed. Be thou blessed. Be thou triply blessed. At this moment, feel the golden dewdrops of Anandic bliss pouring down upon your crown center. Ananda. 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 Da, da. Open your being and accept the blessings. And become an ever greater blessing unto all of those who enter your aura. Namaste. Namaskar. Namaste Ji. Be thou blessed in this new year. You are a blessing. Become an ever greater blessing. Thank you. I thank you for your blessings. It means an enormous amount to me personally to meditate in your presence, to be with you. Thank you. Shanti. You do make a difference. You make a difference. Namaste.